Hey everybody, checking in. It's kind of been a while, a couple months. I've been busy at work. Finally got some time to make a video here, update everybody on what's going on. Been milling wood, and maybe after the end of this video I'll just show some random milling videos that I've done, show you guys kind of what the mill project's looking like, some different cuts and the beam work I'm doing and all of that business. Today I'm up cutting trees because I ran out of wood last days off, so spent the better part of the morning scouting trees, and I finally found a good little stash of 20-inch plus trees at the base. Other than that, I've been working on the parabolic trough stuff. I'm going to start working on that build in the next couple months, and right now I'm ordering up the parts. I'm ordering up 30 vacuum tubes with the heat pipes from Apricus. I don't know if you've all heard of that. They're pretty good. About $21 a vacuum tube. I'm also working with the CNC guy to CNC the parts I need for the parabolic trough. So I'm going to do that out of 1/8" steel plate. And I've got the AutoCAD files all kind of drawn up. I still have to modify some parts for the design. And I have a new moisture meter finally. This is the ED version. I got the long spikes in it right now, so pretty handy. All the wood I have, the stuff that I have out at the farm or whatever, it all came in about 11% on the outer layer, so that's pretty good for as humid as it is. We'll see what it's like here in another couple months once things dry out, but you know, bug kill, it's already dry. But this is gonna be my tree. I'm gonna go ahead and get cutting, and like I said, I'll just follow up after this with the milling video. So that's what's going on. Stay tuned probably for the introduction to the parabolic stuff once I get it in the mail and cut out and all that. So take care. All right, I got you set up here on the log. It's not exactly the best position, but it'll give you a really good view of how the cut goes down. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it up. And hopefully my audio is working, which it looks like it is, so I can talk to you from here. Put my headphones on. Okay, so what you see me doing here is I'm just lining up this cut on top of that spray paint that I put on earlier. I want to see where the blades go and make sure I get it right where it needs to be. I adjusted where the blade guide is so it doesn't hit the log, and of course the height and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this cut, and we'll see what we got. Yeah, I also was just letting the motor run a little bit to warm it up because it's kind of cold out today, so she runs a little bit better if you let her sit for a minute on idle. All right, so I was at the absolute maximum for this mill. It couldn't have done any more and any bigger of a log. That's as far as the blade guide would go back. So I was within a half an inch of what this mill can do. Really quick, I'll grab my tape measure, show you what we got for a log here. So the top part of the log, 19 inches. Now, one thing I didn't mention is I actually, whenever I load the log, I always load the top part facing the bandsaw mill. That way you get the smallest part of the log and you can kind of figure out what you'll be able to get out of it. Because I've noticed if I load the butt end of the log towards the mill and then I try to make my cut, I'll fall short of lumber on the other end. Whereas when you do it this way, you always see the minimum and you'll just get extra on the other end. So 19 inches there. And when we come over here, we're looking at, what is this one? It's about 21.5 inches. I probably could have got a little bit bigger log just because you can see when you look down the log there, we got at least another inch or two cutting space on the left hand side. But that's really getting picky and really trying to push this mill to the limits. And I actually have a dull blade on it right now, so she was getting pretty warm. I had to up the water and get her through. But I'm gonna go ahead and flip this log upside down and we'll make the other cut there on the bottom, and we'll get the 2 square beams ready to cut in half and top and all that other stuff. So I'll stop here, flip it, and then go from there.